Hey, I'm Anoki. I'm the customer support engineer here at Olus, and I'm just really quickly going to walk you guys through how to set up Tailscale on your Olus device so we can start remotely recovering and monitoring our robots, and let's jump right into it. You should have your orange USB stick plugged into your Olus device and be viewing the Olus setup menu. So to begin, we can go ahead and select Tailscale Setup from the menu. And this will give us a pop-up asking us to create an account at tailscale.com in order to get an authorization key. So we can go ahead to tailscale.com, and if you don't already have a Tailscale account, then please make one now. So once we're signed into our Tailscale account, we can go to Settings in the top right, and then Keys under Personal Settings in the bottom left, and then select Generate Auth Key next to Auth Keys. This will give us one more pop-up, and we can hit Generate Key once again, which will give us this authorization key that we can copy and paste back into the Olus setup wizard. So going back to the wizard, let's go ahead and paste that key right in the box and hit connect. Awesome, so we're now logged into Tailscale via our Tailscale account, and we can go ahead to the next screen. So this will give us a summary of our network configuration, and we can see that we're connected to Tailscale because we have that green check under status next to the Tailscale connection, which is perfect. So moving on to this next screen here, we're going to get a couple of IP addresses that we can use to access our Olus device over Wi-Fi or over Tailscale. The thing to remember is that if we do want to use Tailscale to access our Olus device remotely, we need to have Tailscale installed on our device, and we need to be logged into our Tailscale account. So I'll show you guys how to do that in the next segment here. Yep, so hitting finish will return us to our setup menu, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I can access Olus remotely on my phone now. Okay, so on my phone, I've made sure that I have Tailscale installed, and if we go ahead and open that app up, we can see that I've logged into that Tailscale account that we just created. So here I'll see a list of my current devices, and we can go ahead and select the device that we just set up. And so this will give us a list of a couple IP addresses, and the one we care about is that IPv4 address, and that's what we can use to remotely access our Olus device. So we can go ahead and copy that, and then open up a browser. We recommend using Chrome, but anyone will do. And go ahead and paste that IP address into the search bar. And it'll just load for a couple of seconds until we see that same setup screen that we were just looking at earlier. Awesome. And now we're set. We're remotely connected to our Olus device. The last step for us to do is just go ahead and remove that setup USB when we're done configuring. So I removed that USB, and after a loading screen, we'll now be able to see all of our camera feeds, a model of our robot. We can pick a camera feed, zoom in on it, browse around, see how things are looking. And this is super cool because everything is being done remotely, right? So it's very exciting and really helpful if we have issues that we need to diagnose and just help get us back up and running as soon as possible.